All right, welcome back to part 2, 3, and 4 of transformations and specifically looking at reflections. So what we're going to do for number 2 is we're actually going to reflect it over the y-axis. Remember, the y-axis is that line that is vertical right here. And so to flip it, we're going to do just really similar to what we did with how we reflected it over the x-axis. We're going to reflect it over the y-axis, except this time it's flipping this way. So what this is going to look like again is I want to count how far we are away from that green line. So I have one space to the green line here for my letter C. So now my C prime is one space away from the green line, but on the other side. My A is 2 spaces away from the green line. So I'm going to go 2 spaces this way. That's my A prime. And then this piece is 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away. That's my B. So my B prime is going to be 4 spaces in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's my B prime. When I connect the dots, create my triangle, I have a perfectly reflected triangle. Taking a look at number 3. Number 3 is a little bit of a tricky one. We're reflecting it over the y equals x line. Just a reminder, y equals x is the line that is perfectly diagonal at a 45-degree angle. It goes through the point 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and looks very much like that. Okay? When I'm reflecting over the y equals x line, what I'm doing is I'm actually taking the 2 points and I'm reversing them. Okay? And we're going to look and see what that looks like a little bit later. So again, here's my C, here's my B, here's my A. So my point A, remember, is over 2 and up 3. It's about half a block away from that line, that y equals x. So my new point right here is going to be my new A prime. And this point, which was 2, 3, my A prime now becomes 3, 2. Okay? B again is halfway, like a little half piece away from my y equals x line. So that's my B prime. So B, which started as 4 and 5, the new B prime is 5 and 4. Again, I'm just taking the x and the y and I'm flipping them. Finally, C. C is a little bit tricky. One way I can figure this out is I can count how many up and how many over this is from like A or from B. In this case, I'm going to go from A. I go, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 up and 1 over from there. So I'm going to go that same distance, but I'm going to do it laterally. So across, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to go 1 down this way. So it's all kind of opposite. There's my C prime. And again, I can just take the coordinates and I can flip them. Whoops. It's a little bit of a straighter line right there. And my C went from 1, 7. And then when I flip it, if I look and I find what this coordinate is, it's over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and up 1. It is not magic. That's the rule. We'll talk about what that rule looks like a little bit later. Finally, we're going to take a look at number 4. Number 4 asks us to translate. A translation is like a slide. So the idea is if I take that triangle and I'm going to slide it, you know, if this is my triangle, let's say, I could slide it to the left, I could slide it to the right, I could slide it down, I could slide it up. So for number 4, it says to translate it 3 units to the right and 4 units up. I'm going to do that with each of my coordinates here. So here's my C, there's my A, there's my B. So I'm going to slide it again to the right 3 units. So C is going to go 1, 2, 3 units right. And it's going to go up 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my new C prime. B is going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my B prime, and A prime is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you look, the orientation, so like how it's lined up, is still the same. All I did is I took it, the C is still in the top left, the B is still on the right side, and the A is still on the bottom left. Okay, stay tuned for how to do number 5 and write some rules.